What's up, chat? Welcome to another episode of the POKÉMON Podcast. I'm your host, JK Collectibles, and guys, in today's episode, we are going to be discussing a few topics: 30th anniversary, Palworld versus Pokemon, a few other topics, and most importantly, at the end of the pod, we are ripping some baseball cards. So I hope you guys enjoy those rips. And guys, stay tuned for the next episode, because the next episode we have someone very, very special that we're going to be interviewing. Stay tuned. Peace. What's up, chat? Welcome to another episode of the POKÉMON Podcast. I'm your host, PokéJ with JK Collectibles, and to the right of me is my co-host, Card Hog.
What's up, chat? What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? We're back. We're back. We're finally getting our groove on our schedules. You know, we're finally lining up the pods. Yep. Feels good. It feels good.
Feels good doing it back to back. But yeah, we're back, man. We're figuring out slowly but surely. We got that.
Yeah. What do you think about the previous pod?
Previous podcast was good. I mean, it was my first time coming back after a short little break that we talked. I feel like we had so much topics. We had to break it up into two. And I feel like that's probably going to be a system that we test. And are going to be maybe doing it for seeing future. It's just so much information. We try to get out there, and 100%. We see each other on a very tight schedule. So it's good to just knock out a couple. But
100%.
Overall, good topics. Really good topics. Yeah. A lot has happened since then. Yeah. TCG, new sets, new reveals. You know. Yeah,
so many things popping out. But before we get into that, guys, we can't stress enough. But we always want to say thank you guys to everybody showing love, support, all the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribes. We see it. We appreciate you guys. And again, this wouldn't be anything without you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this pod.
I appreciate you guys. So thank you guys so much. I guess the first thing we're going to talk about, you have a show coming up on Friday, right?
Yes. So I have, again, shout out to the 101. So every 101 we do is every Friday. So we do have a 101 night market coming up on Friday. And then on top of that, we do have at the end of August, we do have Las Vegas card show.
Okay. Perfect. Damn, we have some shows coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Vegas is going to be good. It's still going to be a hot season, though.
It's going to be hot. I think we kind of briefly saw how hot it's going to be. And it's kind of probably be the similar as last time that we were there. So
we're hoping it's the same as last time, because last time you won in crabs.
Yes.
Gamble responsibly. 21 plus. Yep. Shout out to Bluff. You are the boy.
Yep. And then Price Picks, please hit us up.
Price Picks, hit us up. But responsibly.
Yeah.
But, I mean... It went well.
No, it went well. It went very well. Again, shout out to Genesis Card Show. Now we're going to do the Las Vegas Card Show at the Ahern Luxury Hotel. Nice. And yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. I love doing the Las Vegas Card Show. It's always fun to me. I believe I'm going to try to stay there a little longer, because I do want to do some pods with some of the locals out there, some of the vendors out there. Shout out to you guys. There's about, I want to say, like 4 or 5 they want to be on the pod out there, so hopefully I can get at least 1 or 2 of you guys on the pod. So I'm looking forward to it. But Las Vegas Card Show, man, I mean, we've been doing it since they came back, because I know when I mentioned to you that they took like a 2-3 year break, and we've been with them ever since they came back.
Yeah, I mean, that show is done well. They have a lot of good, content, a lot of good people. So I mean, I'm excited for you. I can't wait. Speaking of cards in general, 30th anniversary.
Damn, 30th anniversary is literally Pokemon around the corner. Brother. Damn.
30 years of Pokemon being out. I'm 30 years old, so I started collecting. I don't know how young we were. We collected maybe like 5 or so, something around that.
Yeah.
But damn, 30 years of Pokemon.
Crazy.
And the set does not disappoint.
Dude, I mean, honestly, like, it's still crazy how, like, it's already been the 30th anniversary, and I just feel like just last year we're opening up the 25th.
Yeah.
Like, that's how crazy it is.
I think what's crazy is that during the 25th is when I think I started joining you.
Yeah.
It was when I first started actually doing the vending, because we've known each other for a while, but actually getting into the vending space, because I remember buying those packs, and it was like kind of the packs that like everyone was just like kind of, the lower end packs, because they got printed so much or whatever. But now, with the price of everything, it's insane. So this is going to be like our 5-year anniversary of us working together. Literally. Officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I bought 25th anniversary was at a front row show in Pasadena.
Mm-hmm.
So damn,
Yeah,
time
30th.
flies, bro.
Yeah, 30th anniversary is starting to look good. We got a lot of card reveals. We'll drop some right here. I mean, what card are you most looking forward to get?
I mean, I have to go. I'm very old school. I have to go with the Lugia, popping it up. Obviously, I feel like it's gonna be a chase. I don't mind the chromes. I don't mind the alternate arts on some of these, but I mean, the Lugia is the one that does it for me. But I am gonna say this, Pokemon. I hate Pokemon for these gold borders. I understand that it's a 30th anniversary. It has to be different than the original, but please, you're messing up a card like Lugia, e-reader with gold borders. But I mean, I'm still gonna chase that card. I love that set.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I actually think the gold is a nice touch. Obviously, I understand where they're coming from. It's the 30th anniversary. They want to make it pop or whatever. I'm more curious about if anyone out there still has an e-reader reader. Would this Lugia read on that machine?
That is actually a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know what the mechanics are to that. But, I mean, I'm sure we're going to see clips, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what card I'm more excited about, to be honest. I mean, they're all really amazing.
Bangers.
They all look beautiful.
Even the comments. Have you seen
Even
the
the
comments?
comments,
Pikachu's
yeah.
already like going crazy.
Yeah, they're going crazy because a lot of well-known artists in the game, they all made their own concept Pikachu in their art style. And there's a lot of them. And a lot of them have like that kind of like glossy, glittery, like the gold border style on it. So it looks pretty cool. And
it's like a subset within the set.
Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of those Pikachus are going to be worth a lot of money. I'm sure that Lugia is going to be worth a lot of money too.
It just looks so dumb.
I don't know. I don't know what card I'm more excited about, honestly. I feel like I want to say the promos for the UPCs.
Yeah.
The Espeon and the Umbreon. I mean, those look pretty cool with all the Pokemons around them.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the Mew and the Mewtwo Chrome. I don't know. It throws me off a little bit. I don't know if it goes with the style of the set.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about those, but definitely those promos, the Espeon and the Umbreon, I can see those being kind of pricey, in the sense of like if we talk about like the old tag team, Darkrai and I believe Espeon and then Deoxys with Umbreon, I feel like it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, I mean, we firsthand have seen it's so hard to get a product. We've tried Pokemon Center releases. Oh, brother.
This guy stinks!
I've gotten so many, and I don't even think it's the fact that I'm sure there's a lot of people buying it and there's people scalping it. My main concern with Pokemon Center is the website crashing, reloading my page, adding extra time. I swear I was down to 16 minutes. I think I turned around to go grab a coffee or water because it was like early in the morning, and I came back and I added like almost an hour and a half, and I was like, what the...
Yeah, I tried my butt off too with the ETB drop, man. My girl had like her phone, she had the kids' tablets on, she had her mom's phone, I had my phone at work. Bro, none of us were able to get those ETBs, bro. That one was very tough to get. We were lucky to get, I believe, was it the booster bundles, right?
Yeah, I was able to get a couple bundles.
Bundles, and then there were the sticker ones?
I think it was the sticker packs.
Oh,
right?
no. Oh. Bundles. I know you got bundles. I got the knockout ones too.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the knockout.
I was able to get the knockouts and the sticker ones, the ones with 3 packs in
it. Yeah,
it.
the 3-pack.
Yeah, so I mean,
it's tough, man.
Yeah, it's very tough. Obviously, we would want the ETBs because we collect Pokemon Center ETBs.
Yeah,
if I can show you guys what the right side of our right looks like,
a whole wall.
But I'll send you guys I'll take a picture and I'll post it. But I'm a big collector of Pokemon Center ETBs, so I really wanted that one. If there's anybody out there that wants to give it to me for what they paid for in Pokemon Center, please DM me because I want one. But
or if you guys want to give it to me for trade, we will work something out.
100%.
We are looking for them.
100%. But I mean, like I said, still keep trying, guys. Still keep trying the Pokemon Center because that's the only way we're gonna get like at cost, like MSRP. Because I guess once it drops, man,
I'm really hoping Pokemon, and we've talked about it in other previous episodes. They're opening up a new printing facility out here in California. So I'm really hoping that's up and running in full effect. If it isn't already, I'm sure maybe it is. and they print the absolute living crap out of the 30th anniversary because dude, that set is amazing.
I mean, I'm sure they're still gonna print it to oblivion because if we remember correctly, 25th was also printed to oblivion.
Which is why it dropped a lot.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of it dropped when it was still like out and about. But I mean, with this day and age, with how the whole scalpers and the whole like Poke investors and all that stuff, it is gonna be a wild ride for the 30th anniversary. But on a lighter note, I will say this is the perfect time to be buying the sets that are dropping out right now. Like for example, Chaos Rising is very cheap at the moment.
Yeah.
What's the
Pitch
other set?
Black.
Pitch Black is very cheap at the moment. The one with the Mega Zygarde is a cheap.
Perfect Order.
Perfect Order is very cheap at the moment. Like guys, Pitch Black is a brand new set, and as we know, trends they always end up going for over $200. Guys, this booster box is like less than 200.
Yeah, ETBs. It's crazy because I was able to find an ETB of Pitch Black because I wasn't able to get the Pokemon Center one. I got a normal ETB for my sealed collection at Walmart for $60.
Yep. And then I was actually fortunate enough to pick an ETB, a Pitch Black Pokemon Center one at my last show for, I think I paid like $80-$90.
Yeah, it's $30 over market. Yeah, I mean $30 over retail. So
yeah,
it's a perfect time, and I know the actual SIR for Darkrai.
Mm-hmm.
It looks amazing.
I think it looks cool.
I love the color scheme of gray and black.
Yeah.
I always just wear gray and black. So
yeah, I like it. A lot of people are iffy about it because he looks like a blown up balloon. I mean, I get it, but at the end of the day, the art style reminds me of the 3 gold stars, the ones from Crown Zenith, the Arceus, the Dialga, the Poclia, the Garantina. Like, I love that art style, and this one kind of reminds me of it. I believe they're the same artist. I could be wrong.
I think for sure for the Garantina one, the big hit, I think they look similar.
Yeah, and then like honestly, like I said, this is the perfect time to be buying those other sets because I know a lot of us will always complain, we can't get this set, we can't get this set. Well, this is the time to get it, guys. Yeah. Everybody's focused and saving their money for the 30th. They're saving their money for the 30th, but guess what? There's another set coming out before the 30th.
Yeah, the Rayquaza
The Rayquaza set, guys. Sadly for me, and I'm talking about myself because I am a big Gen 3 fan.
Yeah.
A big Gen 3 fan. And I've been waiting for a set like this. And I'm not sure if this is the set, but there were talks and rumors of them dropping a set for Gen 3 like they did with 151 and Black and White.
Yeah.
So if this is the set for that, I'm shocked. Because I would want to master set that set because that's my favorite generation.
Yeah, I mean, there's artwork has been released. I'm not sure how confirmed they are. I'm sure some of them are, but dude, the artwork for this Rayquaza set is crazy.
Yeah, the Kyogre, the Groudon, the Ray.
Yeah,
such an amazing, beautiful set. I mean, I'm super excited. I'm curious to see what the market looks like because of the way Chaos, Perfect Order, and Pitch Black are looking. I'm curious if people are gonna pull the trigger on this set when it's right before the 30th anniversary, or are they gonna let this set tank like they did with these other 3 past sets?
I think the 30th anniversary has such a big impact. Obviously, 30th anniversary. The Rayquaza set, from what I've seen, and these are predictions that I saw on Instagram, so I take them with a grain of salt. I saw the Kyogre and the
Groudon.
The Groudon, they were going for like $30 IR, which is not bad for the artwork that it has. Do I believe it's gonna stay at that price? Hell no. I really don't think that set is gonna be that low of a price for too much longer, if not at all. I think it's just a banger after a banger. I feel like once everyone gets their hand on 30th anniversary and they get the cards that they want, they're gonna be like, okay, we're done. Hopefully, we're done with it. It is what it is. They're gonna move on to that Rayquaza set. So I just say get in early. If they're low, buy it. If you can get it on Pokemon Center, be ready for it. Because if you like Gen 3 like you do, if you like Rayquaza as a Pokemon,
it's gonna. I'm not ready for that set. Literally right around the corner with 30th anniversary is gonna be a tough set. I mean, I'm hoping, obviously, because I'm a collector at heart, I'm hoping that it does what Chaos and Dark and the Pitch Black set does, so that way I can afford to be able to rip it and even buy singles. So hopefully, because I miss ripping. Obviously, I used to rip a lot, but not anymore. So if the market is low like it is for Pitch Black for when that Rayquaza set drops, I'm definitely gonna pick up a couple. I believe it's a regular set, so they should have booster boxes. I'll probably pick up a case of booster boxes and just rip them.
Yeah, that's what I want to do for the 30th to get the Lugia, but Rayquaza set is I like the cards, bro. I mean, if the Kyogre and the Groudon are the artwork that's shown, I'm gonna collect.
100%. And then I mean, speaking of Pokemon, I mean there was this whole story about Pokemon suing somebody.
Palworld,
Yeah, and they lost.
they lost a lawsuit to Palworld, and this is where I'm gonna. Okay, so there's a whole, how would you say, there's a whole case to dissect here, because Palworld was actually shut down for a bit due to the lawsuit. They had to reopen up their servers and release the game, and they even came out with a bigger update because of the lawsuit. So, and we're gonna jump into it in just a moment, but damn, I think Palworld is better than Pokemon. And call me crazy, when it comes to making an open world game and the concept behind a game of that caliber, right? I love Pokemon. I love their TCG. I love their older games. I love their games, you know. But Arceus did not do it for me, and Palworld is doing it, and Pokemon couldn't. They have, I'm sure, way less of a budget, way less of a team, and they won a lawsuit, and they're creating a game that's fun.
Yeah.
For research purposes, I've been playing the game.
Yeah. I jumped into the Palworld game. I mean, of course, I've heard of it before when they first came out. The game came out. Obviously, there was a lot of like criticism because they technically did the whole meme like, "Hey, copy my homework, but don't make it obvious."
Yeah.
And they kind of did that kind of thing, and that's why they were in a lawsuit. But again, they lost because I guess it was whatever happened with them. They lost.
So the lawsuit is that apparently Pokemon lost because they had the rights to the IP and the concept of catching a monster / Pokemon in a ball or a sphere. But the reason why they lost, and from what I've seen in sources, is that they disproved that that's not copyrighted because Pokemon actually allowed years ago a fan game to be approved with that concept. So Palworld just kind of used that to their advantage and said, "Hey, you can't copyright that action. It's proven because you let a fan create their own game and approved it, and that's how they lost the lawsuit." From my understanding, but I'm sure there's more to it. But
yeah. But I mean, yeah, he got me into the game. We started playing it, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like something we spoke about before Palworld came out, that we were kind of wanting a game similar to this with Pokemon, and I mean, Palworld beat them to it.
And like I'm saying, with a smaller budget, I'm assuming a smaller team, and like no backing whatsoever, and that's gonna lead us to they're releasing a TCG now.
Yes, they officially dropped the TCG last Friday. No, not last Friday. When was it?
I believe it was last week.
Let me see. Let me give you guys the right. It was dropped on July 31st. So July 31st is when they officially dropped Palworld. If I can find some of the art, I'll pop it up right here so you guys can understand what it looks like and whatever. But the company that took on the TCG is Bushiroad, which is the same company that does my favorite TCG, White Schwartz.
Yeah.
So hopefully they take care of the game right, and hopefully it's good art or whatever. I like the game. I mean, I haven't yet to play the actual TCG game, but the game like on console or PC or whatever, I enjoy it a lot. And it's funny because I like the old school grind, yet in this game, I find it more fun just building.
Yeah.
Like I'm stuck. Like I should have already been caught up to them in their level because they had a head start from me. But like the game, I'm just, as soon as I got the like
to be able to build.
Yeah, to be able to build, I'm building a whole like tower, like literally. Like I'm probably gonna build like a skyscraper or something, because like it's just so much fun doing that. Like I haven't even played a lot into the game.
Storyline.
Yeah, I'm like probably like level 10 or 12 or something like that, and I'm just captivated and just playing, just building a house.
It feels like Minecraft.
Yeah.
In a weird way, because Minecraft was a game built and made for just to build, right?
Yeah.
It has a storyline, but like I feel like 99% of the people that Oh, actually, never mind. There's a very high statistic of when people that play that Minecraft. I'm sure they just build and they continue to build and build and build, and I'm sure most of those people don't even complete the storyline or fight the end dragon, go to the end world, go to do all that. But I'm not gonna lie, Power World has been fun. And I know there's a lot of controversy. If you can find this card, there's a gold card right now in Power World worth $900.
Jesus.
Raw.
Yeah, we find it, we're gonna post it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I'm not sure if that's scalping, if it's they're boosting the numbers, whatever it is. I mean, I think that's just gonna lead us to.
Yeah, I mean, think of it this way: if Pokemon couldn't beat them in a lawsuit, like the amount of hype Power World's gonna have behind them for being able to beat Pokemon in a lawsuit, like that's just gonna help the card game a lot. I mean, it definitely helped the game a lot. Like you said, and how you mentioned that they made the game a lot better. Like they dropped an update after they won the case, and they just made it a lot better. Like I didn't get to play the demo before this lawsuit happened, but like literally, like I'm hooked, and I'm not that easy to get hooked into games like that. And like it's funny because he made a server, and everybody in the group chat, when he's not playing, everybody's always messaging, "Hey, is the server on? Is the server on?"
Server live?
Yeah, dude, like it's crazy, bro. But that game is really fun. I do recommend for all of you guys to try out the game. It's so much fun.
Heads up right now, I think on Xbox Game Pass it's free. So if you have Xbox Game Pass, go try it out. It's not gonna hurt your wallet.
Yep.
It doesn't hurt to try it. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I've played more than you have. I'm hooked on this game. I'm not saying it's better than Pokemon as an IP, but I am hooked on this game. I'm telling you, it's been a while where I've grinded a game so much that I've gone to sleep at 3 a.m.
Yeah, which is funny enough that now that I started playing with him and his friends, or now they're my friends too, but like now that I play with them a lot, I always notice that they always cap it like at 10. Like at 10 p.m., that's when everybody starts saying like goodnight or whatever. Bro, I be catching these guys at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'm telling you, like 16 deep.
Yeah,
like I don't even know who these other people are in the freaking Discord.
Dude, I'm a Call of Duty player. All I used to play was Call of Duty, shooting and gunning. And I played Minecraft. I've tried little games like that too. Not little, but I've tried like other games other than Call of Duty. This is the first game where I actually want to grind and like play it out and have fun. Like even to this day, as we're filming this podcast, I've gotten 2 calls and 2 text messages if the server is up. And I did. I've talked to other people about it. It's funny because after I played it for the first time, and you guys are gonna think I'm over exaggerating, and that's how I'm saying go try the game. I played the game, and the next day I thought it was Sunday, but it was Monday, and I told my friend, I was like, "Hey, wake up early because we're gonna play." He goes, "I have to go to work." I'm like, "You're working on Sunday?" He goes, "No, it's Monday."
Damn.
I'm like, "Brother, I didn't even realize what the weekend was playing that game." But yeah, and then come Monday, I was itching at work. I was like, "Give me off." Give me off.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, I'm gonna start grinding the game now that I'm like, honestly, if you guys don't know yet, I am currently like off of work because I got injured at work. Yep. So I'm off like a couple weeks off. So I'm actually gonna take the time to be able to like grind out the game and play more. Like I said, I'm like stuck building that freaking mansion. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but the fact that I can just keep stacking and stacking and stacking, I'm just gonna mess around with it and see how tall I can make the building. But I don't know, it's so much fun. I'm not even like, I feel like I'm like not even 2% into the game yet, and I'm already having like so much fun.
Yeah, dude, there's so much to go. So much to do in that game. Honestly, it's like never ending. And like I said, I know it sounds like we're exaggerating. Go play it, and trust me, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. We actually got some questions because, like we post what you guys want to talk about in the podcast, certain questions, certain things you guys want to talk about. We specifically asked for Power World questions, so we got a couple ones. The first one was, will collectors buy it for the artwork, or will the players drive the market?
Damn, that's a good question. Shout out to whoever gave us that question. Damn. I don't know. When it comes to the card game, I'm gonna circle back to what I always say about every card game. If it meets the 3 standards that I always say, where the IP, the artwork, and the playability, I think this game could be very successful. I mean, Bushiroad does a very good thing with their playability, because a lot of the TCGs that they have, like Weiss Schwartz, like a lot of people may not know about Weiss Schwartz, but they have a die-hard like core player base. Like That's kind of like if we're talking about Magic. Like Magic isn't as popular as to every normal person that collects Pokemon or anything like that.
Yeah.
But they have a diehard game, like gamers, like players that play that game, like diehard fans. So I feel like, which I know Bushiroad will, they'll have a good playable game. The artwork, I don't know about the artwork that much yet because this is
Still
their
coming
first.
out.
It's still
Yeah.
coming out. I have yet to buy a box. I did want to buy a box so we can rip at the end of the stream, but I mean the pod. But maybe the next pod that we do, I'll probably have a booster box or something.
Yeah.
But again, if they have a great IP, good artwork, and the playability, I think this game would be very successful.
Yeah, and I think I'm on the same boat, to be determined. IP is still fairly new. Winning the case over Pokemon, I think, has boosted their IP a lot. So I do see the IP getting better. Playability, I feel like it's way too soon to talk about that. I do agree with you. It has to have the big three: playability, artwork, and IP. When it comes to artwork, from what I've seen so far, I'm not a big fan of the artwork. And this is just my opinion from playing the game. But, like I said, it's the first box. You know, Dragon Ball dropped their first box. It wasn't the best. Naruto has dropped their first box. It wasn't the best. It takes time for these things, and I think they're fairly new. Do I think it's going to be based off the artwork? No. Do I think players are going to drive the market? Yes, because I feel like there's a lot of people playing the game way more than actually collecting the TCG. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be player based, and I think those people that like playing the actual game are going to drive the market on that.
Yeah. And then another question that one of you guys gave us too, again, shout out to you guys for giving us these questions. Can it become the next One Piece TCG, or will it fade after the launch hype?
My personal opinion, touching back onto what I said, I'm not a big fan of the artwork. I don't think it's and I might eat my words on this. I don't think it will ever be as good as One Piece.
Definitely agree with that.
And not nowhere near it as well.
Definitely agree with that.
And I agree that Palworld is all hype. At least for the TCG aspect of it, Palworld is all hype right now, and it's gonna die.
I think if they can beef up the artwork and fix that, I think the game could be out there. I don't think it'll ever surpass or even be near One Piece. I do know that their first booster box, there is an error print. They misspelled the word world on the booster box. And we all know how the first set of boxes that come out for any brand new TCG work. They're always worth lots of money.
Yeah.
Like the One Piece blue bottom boxes compared to the OPO1 white bottoms. They're a lot different. Because this booster box came out with an error, would that maybe drive the market on it? Probably yes, because you already know how, you know, the Poke investors are and all these weird scalpers and investors are. So I'm sure they're gonna drive the market out. But again, like I said, I feel like for it to be successful, it has to have those three keys that I keep saying. And if they can help the artwork come out better, I think it could be a good game.
There's a lot of room for growth, and I think that's going to lead us to our next question. And this is, we've got asked this before, mainly a lot of my friends. So shout out to Otto, Louie, and everyone else that have talked about this. They're asking, what would I rather invest into right now? Currently, would I rather invest into Pokemon, One Piece, or Palworld, since it's so new? When it comes to investments, and we're always going to say this is not an financial advice.
Nope.
Ever. It's just our opinion in any way. I don't think investing into Palworld right now, other than sealed product, is going to be good. Because the cards are not the best art. But like you said, there's always going to be that OG tax, I call it OG tax, because of the first box and the misprint and the error print. So I don't think investing into Palworld for single cards is probably the best move right now. I think you have a better chance of utilizing that money, and once again, not financial advice, utilizing it towards Pokemon and utilizing it towards One Piece. Mainly, my best choice would be, I would most likely invest into Pokemon because of the 30th anniversary and the Rayquaza set that we talked about earlier.
100%. I mean, I would say that, again, it's not financial advice, but if I was in a situation where I had a little extra money to spend and Palworld is affordable, then F it, why not? Let's
A
throw
box,
throw a box here and there. See what the singles market looks like. Is it crazy dumb for some of the higher hits? Is it not? Is it cheap? If it's cheap, maybe buy it. Because again, we don't know how Palworld will do, like video game wise and TCG wise. We don't know. Could it be something that's a sleeper? Could it be something that does go big? It all depends on, I guess, how the actual video game plays out to be. Like, is there gonna, like, is whatever out there right now for the game, like, is that it? Are they gonna expand the world? Are they gonna add more Power World monsters or whatever? Like, it all depends on that. Because if we go reference back to like Digimon's already done. So like, whatever Digimons they have out there, like, that's it, right?
Yeah.
So is that how Power World is gonna be? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna introduce more monsters like Pokemon does when they drop new like games or
updates,
new like islands or locations or whatever. I don't know, but I mean, like I said, if you have like a few bucks and you're willing to just kind of throw it away, then why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Because you never know. I mean, we never knew Pokemon was gonna be this big.
Yeah. I mean, I think Power World has a lot of potential. It's gonna really depend on how they run the IP at the end of the day. And I do believe the artwork right now is not the best. Like all chrome, all gold is kind of like
Yeah.
But they have potential. They're so new, they can make mistakes.
100%.
There's not too much criticism towards them because they're so new.
Yeah. 100%.
Not like a setup One Piece and Pokemon. They've been in the game for too long. They really can't make any mistakes, or they can't have a miss, because a miss is a really bad miss for them.
Yep.
But Power has opportunity and has the option to mess up and still become good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a good spot to wrap it up, guys. And again, this can't be a Pull Zone podcast without us ripping at the end of the pod. So we got some Chrome.
We have some sports today because we talked about the Chrome Mew and the Chrome Mewtwo.
Yeah.
So we have some Topps Platinum baseball. And we're just trying to mix it in because we do talk about sports. But I feel like we only talk about sports, so I say let's rip some sports.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna let you pick. You can decide your faith.
How many are we ripping? 1 or 2?
We could do 2 each.
All right, bet. I'll take these 2 in the middle.
Perfect. And I will do
And then,
these 2.
guys, and before we start ripping again, we want to thank you guys again. If you guys made it this far, please drop a follow, please drop a sub, please drop a comment, a like, share this to somebody that you think would enjoy the podcast. And as always, we appreciate all the love and support you guys show to us. Next podcast, we're going to tease. Obviously, you guys know that he's the co-host, Card Hog. He's my buddy. We grew up together, but you guys don't really know him. So next pod, look out for it, because we're going to be interviewing him. He's going to be put in the hot seat on the next episode.
I'm nervous.
So stay tuned for that so you guys can get a better look of who he really is.
Yeah, I've been on the podcast, and we'll touch into it on my interview. I'm nervous. Let's just say that, but let's get into these. And bear with us. We don't open too much sports.
Yeah.
So if we butcher some names,
100%.
bear with us, but let's get it. You want to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. So we got a Gunnar Hoagland. And these are considered signatures, but they're like common signatures. So we have an Angels player. The hit should be in the back. We have Adley Rutschman. Common. Ooh. We have a Steven Wilson green refractor out of 99.
Oh, shit.
40 out of 99.
Oh, damn.
Let's go.
Nice. We pulled
He's
a
on
number.
stock. Steven Wilson. Let's go. W. And then our last card is Alan Tranmere. Come. W. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, not bad. All right, I'll go next.
So it should be your third card.
All right, so we're starting off with Edwin Diaz. Little comment card. Then we got Drew Thorpe from the Sox. And going into Evan Longoria from the Rays. And then we got our rookie, actually. We got Logan Evans, I believe, from Seattle Marines. Rookie card. Not bad, not bad.
Rookie, not bad. And me, as you can see from my hat, I'm looking for a Dodger player. Por favor. Let's get this one going. All right. First card we got is a Trevor Story from the Sox. We have Zach Gillen. Looks like this is a silver. So that's a hit. Ooh. Alex Rodriguez from the Yankees is a silver refractor. Look at that
Nice.
shit.
Oh, that's nice.
Full art. That shit looks nice. And we have a Roger Maris from the Cardinals. Shout out to Austin.
All right, going into my pack chat, we got Carlos Carrera from the Houston Astros. Follow up by Xander Bogaerts. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. If I butchered it, my bad. From the San Diego Padres. Going into this cool looking, I want to say, I don't know what kind of style this is, but it has like tops everywhere on it. And
I love that.
and it's a rookie card. It is actually numbered too, 480 out of 499. Christian Mena he's a pitcher from the Arizona. Oh, shout out Austin.
Let us know if we got hits, guys.
And then ending that one with another rookie, Jairo Ibarate. I believe that's how you say his name, from the Chicago White Sox.
Fire.
And yeah, chat. Again, appreciate you guys, and we hope to see you on the next pod. Remember, the next pod, he's going to be on the hot seat. Stay tuned.
Pray for me, guys, but appreciate you guys. All love.
Later,
Thank you.
guys. Peace.
Later.